Jai Shri Ram, and a warm welcome to everyone on the Dr. Ankit Shah channel. So today we are going to talk a little about the 5th of August because this is a favorite day for the Prime Minister and it reflects the kind of vision with which he has been working ever since he came to power. As I often say, all the dates leading up to 2047, I mean at the very least, which event is supposed to happen in which specific year, at least he must have already chalked all of that out. So there's a great importance to all of these dates because you are looking to completely reverse 1000 years of history. So this is going to be the most historic session. So everyone is ready and waiting to find out what exactly the Prime Minister is going to pull out from his magic box. As you already know, the Pradhan Mantri is going to the UK now. The UK is part of that zone, that circle of countries that participates with them in establishing America's hegemony. This is especially true for the UK, Canada, Australia and New Zealand. They are what are called the Five Eyes allies, considered the main portion of the Western collective. The important thing to understand here is that the first time Bharat initiated this policy that we will not be signing multilateral trade deals, but we will instead go with bilateral free trade agreements. In the future, if we feel that we need to flip away from the dollar and shift to trade in local currencies, we can make that shift by talking to just one single entity. So to do this, it is necessary to have a free trade agreement with each country. So when the Prime Minister went ahead and took these decisions, you already know that the Australia FTA was signed very smoothly. In fact, the Australia one was completed first. The UK one, on the other hand, they have had it sabotaged 2 or 3 times. First, there was Boris Johnson in charge. So when Boris Johnson actually tried to move things forward, some obstacles or others came up. The delegation of his that was invited here suddenly started talking about Russia and Ukraine. So then that was sabotaged. Then Liz Truss came. Then the BBC caused damage again by making a documentary on PM Modi. After that, Rishi Sunak came. Then from his team, some comments were made on Bhartiyas. That was from Suella Braverman's side. This all happened one after another as each Prime Minister kept changing in the UK. Every single time, Bharat's free trade agreement was sabotaged. Whereas as soon as Rishi Sunak came into power, from the very first tweet that the Prime Minister made, from that itself, it became very clear to us that very clear conditions have been laid out. That we want all of this, we want the Kohinoor back, we want Vijay Mallya back, and we want Nirav Modi, whoever, wherever and however you have. If you have made them flee to other locations, you will cooperate there too if they hold your passport. So in a way, you have to understand these are the country's primary national objectives. They are tied up with trade and they are the very ones who taught us this. It is not like we came up with this ourselves. Ever since they brought the East Bharat Company to Bharat, since then they have been weaponizing trade to achieve political objectives. So now Bharat will at least learn this much, that political objectives are achieved in this particular way with trade. So I will not be surprised if very soon all that legal action is completed and all our financial criminals that they have gathered and kept collected in the Western world will have to be released one after another, just like the Havur Rana came from the US. So I am not at all surprised because this is a very big wicket we are taking from the US camp. And like the UK one, this is a really, really big wicket. We've already taken Australia's wicket. Now the UK one is happening. Now the third big FTA for Bharat that falls out of the American sphere of influence, its hegemony, is Canada. Now Canada's FTA, as long as Trudeau was there, was properly sabotaged by unnecessarily creating the Khalistani issue. And since this new Mike Carney has come, it has been going in a slightly more positive direction. At least the FTA discussion has finally started. Right. So slowly, Modi ji will take all their wickets, all those nations who support American hegemony, all of the surrounding nations, he will take their wickets one after another. And as more and more FTAs are signed, your political influence will indirectly increase in those Western capitals. Your grip will become much stronger. Slowly, as their company's headquarters start shifting to Asia, then you will call the shots, no matter which Western capital it is. Okay? So it is a very big long-term vision. I mean, for any other politician, it is not even possible to understand, let alone do it, because doing it is not possible for anyone. But to even think that this should happen is not possible for any politician. I mean, just forget about the opposition. In fact, I can say this with certainty, that more than half of BJP's own MPs and MLAs probably do not even know what on the 5th of August the Prime Minister had actually planned. Right? This will only be known when the Prime Minister resigns, when he completes his term and leaves. Then that book will be published. Right? How detailed was the planning for everything? Right? He has made the entire plan up to 2047. This will only be known when he leaves and when it is published. The entire calendar list will not be known until then, even within the BJP. So today, let's just cover this first in the beginning. That the 5th of August, specifically, we need to understand just how meticulous the planning is. So the very first one, 5th August 2014. So the Bharat-Arab Partnership Conference is announced. This is the starting point of de-radicalization. I mean, their government is formed in May-June. And in August, the very first step of de-radicalization is taken. 5th of August 2014. The Bharat-Arab Partnership Conference was held. And then we have the 5th of August 2015. Aadhaar was linked with the entire government employee system. You see, because before 2014 there were so many issues. I mean, the condition of the trains, the condition of the buses, the condition of these filthy departments. You go into these departments and the government employee is just not there. He is not present. Who knows where he is wandering? So with all this going on 5th August 2015, the Prime Minister made a plan that everyone's biometrics should be linked with their Aadhaar. These people who disappeared during office hours, taking turns. Then after that, on the 5th of August 2016, a decision was made that within the Cabinet Committee on Security regarding the appraisal and approval of various proposals, the public funded schemes would be separated out. And those that directly impact defense and security would be handled separately. So that was 5th August 2016. Then we come to 5th August 2017. Mr. Venkaiah Naidu is the one who replaces Hamid Ansari as the Vice President. And this particular character, Hamid Ansari, you look at his entire past record in which he damaged Bharat so much while holding various government posts. There are all sorts of allegations. Then 5th August 2018, our Home Minister Amit Shah ji, he went ahead and renamed it, giving it the name Mughal Sarai, right? Then comes 5th August 2019. So Articles 370 and 35A were removed, ending Kashmir's special status. Then on August 5th, 2020, the Bhoomi Pujan for the Ram Mandir. Okay. And then we have 5th August 2021. During the Olympics, when our hockey team won, the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award existed. And its name was officially changed to the Major Dhyan Chand Award. And then on 5th August 2022, Rahul Gandhi along with some other Congress party leaders were detained by the police. This was because they were protesting the 5th of August celebrations. They protest absolutely everything, whether it is the Ram Mandir or the removal of 370s. It is their habit, the opposition has to oppose everything. So they were detained by the police like this for the first time in history. So then on the 5th of August 2023, our Chandrayaan mission successfully enters the lunar orbit. Then 5th August 2024, Sheikh Hasina was brought over to Bharat. So this entire sequence of events right up to 5th August 2024, this has been the history of it all.